Hi there everyone, it's Donal on behalf of DestinationGolf.travel, and if you're thinking about a golf holiday in Turkey, you're in the right place. I'm just here in Turkey after a trip to the Gloria Golf Resort, and I can pretty much fill you in on everything you need to know. Now, I've never golfed in Turkey before, so I was very eager to see how it compared with other, let's say, more established golfing venues like Spain and Portugal. I've seen the Turkish Open on the European Tour. It always looks amazing, but what was it like really? Now, a little disclaimer before we start. This wasn't your typical lads golfing trip. This was a press trip with Turkish Airlines and Azalea. But having said that, we had a great little group. We had Einon and Johnny. They were long-standing Irish sports journalists. Mark and Katie, young sports writers. And me, somewhere kind of in the middle. We had Honor Goal as our host from Turkish Airlines. Here's Honor, the nicest guy you could possibly meet. One of these guys who are super professional, super organised, always friendly, always going a million miles an hour to make sure everything ran smoothly, and it did with Turkish Airlines. And we had Neil, South African from Azalea, former pro top man who organised the agenda in Gloria hotels and golf on the adjoining courses. But let's start with getting to Turkey from Ireland and the UK. We flew Turkish Airlines from Dublin to Istanbul New Airport. It's about a 4-hour trip, and from there you hop onto a 1-hour flight to Antalya. Now, the new airport in Istanbul is something to behold. It's massive, the biggest airport in the world. It's a tourist destination in itself. It's the hub for Turkish Airlines. They call it the meeting place of the world because they serve 238 different locations from just that airport. The Turkish Airlines Business Lounge in Istanbul is positively enormous. Football pitch size huge, with all the food you can eat. There's private bedrooms, meeting rooms, conference rooms, art gallery. I mean, it's 5-star hotel stuff. Ultra modern and high tech, yet with areas designed like a dark and quiet area, like libraries. It's so well thought out. There's even a masseuse that walks around and gives the weary traveller a back or neck rub. If you treat yourself and fly business class to Turkish Airlines, access to this lounge is included in the fare. And for me to experience business class on the plane, especially with the big high-tech interactive entertainment seats, the flying chef, the food, the service, and the visit to the business lounge from Turkish Airlines for even a couple of hours was certainly one of the big highlights of the trip. Now, there are 14 Dublin, Istanbul, Antalya flights with Turkish Airlines every week. Economy class tickets return start from €358 on business class tickets. Return start from €1,143. Your first set of golf clubs are free. The baggage allowances are great. And you can find out more information on turkishairlines.com. Now, with Dublin to Istanbul to Antalya done by air, the bus transfer then from Antalya Airport to the Serenity Gloria Hotel where we were staying takes about 40 minutes or so. And this was a top-class hotel by the sea, all-inclusive too, which is great. You simply don't need money. Food is available 24 hours a day, and it's all you can drink. I can never really get my head properly around how that works as an Irishman. You tell me there's a free bar and I'm like a moth to a light bulb, but you know what? It's great. You're on your holidays. It's okay to indulge a little bit. Now, as well as the always open main restaurant, you've got a steakhouse, you've got a Japanese sushi restaurant, a French eatery, and you can book a table in them any night. We went to a different one every night. The food was great, the guys had wine, and when you're full, you just thank the waiter, you get up and you walk out because it's all inclusive. The rooms, as you'd expect in a 5-star resort, they're top class, pristine clean, big, open, luxurious, loads of cool mod cons. Wi-Fi is perfect. There's service checks. They bring traditional Turkish treats to the room every day. There's loads of fruit. And my favourite, actually, was a box of Pringles, a simple box of Pringles delivered to the room. Now, before I get on to the golf, I want to mention the non-golfers in the group, Katie and Honor, because I was interested to see what they would do to pass the days while we were golfing. But I needn't have worried. They went shopping in Belek, which is just 5 minutes down the road. They had a massage one day. They had Turkish bath treatments in the hotel. They went swimming. They went to the gym, and they even went to the beach, which is just on the hotel. They even went to the incredible driving range and short game facilities at the Gloria Golf Resort and got some lessons from the pros themselves. Which brings me then onto the golf. We played 3 rounds. We played a warm-up on the 9-hole Verde course the day after we arrived, and then we played the old and the new Gloria courses. Now I say warm-up on the 9-hole course, but we played it from the back tees and it was a beast of a track. I absolutely loved it. I played with Neil that day. It was great fun. Now the old and new courses, well, they're top class layouts. They've both hosted countless pro and amateur events, top tour events too, and you can immediately see why. Now I've been lucky enough to play Valderrama, and the Gloria Old course is Valderrama on steroids. The fairways are flanked by pines with these big exploding canopies and needles, and when your ball hits them, they suck it in and it drops straight down every time. They're always in your way if you're wayward, and it was just brilliant fun managing your game, plotting your way around the course. You get the occasional break from the pines too to play the holes over water, and the greens, they're relatively flat, so you can get putts. It was just a class track. Everyone loved it, and you know what? Everyone played pretty much at their handicap, which made it more enjoyable. The new course, it's kind of the same, but it's a little bit wider, a little bit more undulating, slightly different test to the old. But the key word there is it's a test. It's a super test. This is proper golf. You have to hit your golf shots. From the back tees, you've got to be able to move your ball to be in with a chance of really scoring. You could pretty much transplant any of these courses home here and they'd be in the top 5%. There is no question about that. And I should know, I've played a lot of courses. Now the weather in Turkey is generally excellent, as you pretty much know. We did see a little bit of rain. It was 2 weeks before Christmas in December, but that just served to keep the golf courses green and lush and natural. It's mostly warm and it's mostly sunny in Turkey. And playing golf in your t-shirt 2 weeks before Christmas, well, that felt great. So in summary, the courses, facilities and service at the Gloria Golf Resort are top class. As a total package, I don't think I visited any place in the world as well equipped as it. You could happily spend a day, even if you weren't golfing, moving from the range to one of the many chipping greens and onto the putting green, just practicing. The clubhouse itself is hotel size. It's got this top class restaurant, bar, lockers and showers are pristine. And even if you've arrived without any clubs, they have absolutely everything you need to get you on the course. Now, more information on the hotel and the golf, they can be found on gloria.com, so make sure to check those out. And it's not just golf that Gloria do. I think this puts how they do things into perspective. Down the road from the golf course is the Gloria Sports Arena, which is up there with the best training facilities in the world. Football pitches, athletics track, indoor and outdoor 50-meter swimming pools, Olympic diving facilities, countless gym, indoor courts, international athletes everywhere. There's athlete accommodation, and there was a simply incredible injury rehab facility. We went into this room called the Ice Lab, 3 minutes in a room at minus 136 degrees Celsius. I was super nervous, but it was an incredible experience. Another thing you have to do while you're in the region is a shopping visit to the markets in Antalya. Now, we went in by bus, we parked at the marina where all the tourist trip boats go from. It's a really vibrant area with gorgeous views. It's about a 10-minute walk from there, kind of up the hill to the markets, where you can get everything. Even if you don't want anything, everything is a haggle. Every purchase involves a bit of gesturing and walking away, but that's the way it's done. And it can be fun too if you embrace it. And you know, there's no doubt that even after all the haggling, you're going to walk away with a bargain because everything is so affordable and cheap. My overall takeaway is that I love Turkey. I would and I will go back there in a heartbeat. Turkish Airlines are brilliant. The country is safe and welcoming. The Gloria hotels are gorgeous with impeccable service. The golf courses are proper tests, and off the course there's so much to do for the non-golfer. Now, for more information on Turkey, you can view our bespoke golf guide on destinationgolf.travel. But from me for now, thanks for watching and enjoy your Turkish golfing holiday.